everyone. My name is Katie Holloway, and today I am doing my digital capstone project on my film that I created called Moving On. Let's get started. So, the overall project was here at DePaul University during my sophomore year in the 2021 to 2022 school year. And this was created in my documentary editing class, I believe, that I took. And the professor gave us a topic on create a film that is most meaningful to you. And I decided to do one about my dad who passed away from COVID when I was a sophomore, which would be in my 2021 school year. And it was a hard project for me that I ever counted because I never thought I would have been doing a project about my parent, let alone my dad who passed away during that year. I also had a lot of setbacks during the project. For example, I wasn't in the right headspace. I came back right after his funeral. I didn't know what to do for this project, and I'm like, oh my God, what do I do? My group didn't have really a direction to go. And since I was the director, I'm like, how about we make a film about my dad? And that's what we decided to do. So you must be wondering, well, Katie, what was your role in this film? Well, this project consisted of groups of three or more people. I was the director. My friend Kylie Ramirez, who graduated, was the editor, and my friend Evergreen Winters was the cinematographer. Sadly, they are no longer here at DePaul as they graduated. And with that being said, when this project was being thought of, I came back to DePaul with a clouded mindset because I didn't know how to start this project, where to go, what direction to take. And my group asked me, they're like, hey, you want to edit this film? You want to be the cinematographer? And I'm like, no, because I wasn't in the right headspace. I didn't want to film myself and then interview myself and then edit and then keep going in that cycle when it was a group project. And this project really took a lot out of me as a director because I had to relive those moments when I was being interviewed, like those vivid moments of, oh my God, I lost my dad. And in the original video, you could see me kind of crying in one of the interviews that I did about myself with the help of my friend Evergreen, because this project really hit close home to me. So why did I make this film? I did this film as an aspect of my life because I wanted to show how my world was flipped upside down during the 21-22 school year. It was a documentary project for one of my classes, and my dad was my biggest supporter, and I wanted to highlight my dad's life before he passed away. And since it was during COVID, I also wanted to highlight that death can impact anyone and those around you, like I said, loved one, a mentor, a sister, a brother, a grandparent, a teacher, etc. And I didn't realize that this film would get so much praise here at DePaul. So some of these pictures right here are stills from the film that you will see. This one up here is of my dad and my mom when we went to Texas Roadhouse. This is me being interviewed in my dorm in Centennial Hall. I didn't really want to be interviewed in my dorm, but we had to. And then here's another one of me being interviewed, and here is my dad and me when I was little. And how does this relate to my career aspirations here at DePaul? Well, I wanted to direct a film that was close to me. I didn't want to do something about social justice or like anything political or anything along those lines. And believe it or not, I had some directing experience in high school. Like I was the director of my theater program in high school, and this can also help build up my portfolio for film jobs. I had a lot of setbacks that caused me not to do cinematography at DePaul because I just can't stand for long periods of time, etc. This project was shown at DePaul for a training course, and it got recognized by the former DePaul president. What I mean by that is, so after we created this and after it got shown in class, I didn't want this to be shown at DePaul. I wanted it to be like my own project, and we we went about our day, and I got a text from one of my professors. She's like, "Hey, can I show this to my professor friends?" I'm like, "Yeah, sure, whatever." And I didn't expect it to blow up like how it did, and it started circulating around DePaul University, and it ended up on the former president's desk, and he contacted me. He's like, "You should enter this into the DePaul Premier Film Festival." And I did. Sadly, I didn't get selected. However, they did use my video as a training course for faculty, staff, and students on how to handle a death during the pandemic, and hopefully this will help me with my dreams of becoming a cinematographer in the future. And maybe down the line, I want to come back to DePaul University and get my degree in directing because I also want to be a director as well. Thank you for listening to my presentation. Thank you.